Hello everybody. Today we're going to have an exceptional stream. It's a bit different today. We've got a bunch of news and we've got a special guest. So, Steve Ferreira, who's normally here beside me, designer extraordinaire, is out because his wife just had a baby girl named Lucy.
Congratulations, Steve.
Hey,
on
Steve.
your tiny human.
Yeah. So it's exciting news, but that means we're down one Steve in the office. And you probably don't know this, but this game is built on Steves. We have 4 of them who work on it. And we've got one in Croatia and one having a baby. And so filling in for Steve today is Renee, who's wearing plaid, and she's our fake Steve, pseudo Steve of the day.
Little do you know, if there isn't someone on the stream wearing plaid at any given time, we awaken one of the great ones, and that's not good. So that's what I'm here for, providing the balance.
Yeah, so providing that balance is Renee, who's going to be holding the controller and driving the game today. And we're going to be doing something a little different, but I also have to introduce a special guest who shall remain nameless. This person you may or may not know, but if you can guess his name, you're going to win a prize. Justin, who's doing the chat on Twitch for us, will give the first person who can name this person an outfit in our game that they can wear and keep forever. So, that's a bit weird, but it's going to get stranger because what we're doing on the stream today is 2 things at the same time. We're going to have Renee do a bunch of challenges and compete for spots on the leaderboard. Our special guest, Deb, is going to make sure she does it right and help her out along the way with advice.
Maybe.
And
We should definitely help you out. And we're going to try to sabotage you.
Maybe just let her fail. I think it might be a little bit more entertaining.
Oh, property damage. It's fine, go ahead.
so, yes, indeed, this is Ian.
Hi, everybody.
Who guessed it?
Not much of a secret, but
Has your face been
Richard Fisher?
exposed to the public?
No. I
So they
I
have no
routinely
idea.
avoid exposing myself to the public. I mean,
yeah, after that incident, you had to, I guess. But anyway, so Ian is going to be helping Renee with challenges, but while she does that, I'm going to tell you about what we're doing with the game, and I've got some huge news. And I'm going to talk about this news throughout the whole course of this thing, and I'm going to be answering questions about it. I'm mostly going to be doing the questions toward the end once you hear all of it, because there's just a bunch of parts to be aware of. But it's about leveling, it's about upgrades, it's about player stats, it's about loot, it's about how turf works, it's about how rackets work, and it's all coming really soon. So really this is going to be a more information-filled stream than we've ever done, but at the same time it's all talk, and so to keep the visuals interesting, Pseudo Steve here is going to be demonstrating a whole bunch of world stuff at the same time. We'll see how it goes. It's a weird new format for us, but hey.
It's going to be awesome, is what it's going to be.
So, what is our first event?
well, I think we're going to start with the clean drive.
Oh, I was
challenge.
doing car jump, but we can definitely
Oh.
do. That's easy.
Clean drive is easy, but first you should check where you are
She's
on your
on
friend's
streak.
leaderboard.
Oh, that's right too. All right. So,
Leaderboard. Where is it?
Just here in your profile, just go over to leaderboards, and here we have everything that you can be on a leaderboard for. There's quite a few. We're not going to get to all of them. We're just going to do the most interesting, exciting ones for you.
Clean drive is down.
And also the ones that I'm just demonstrating all of them here for everyone
Likely excuse.
at a speed
All
that's
right.
entirely too fast for them to see. But here we are, clean drive. You can also change how you filter. So clearly, I'm not going to be getting onto any top 10s for the all-time. But if we do it for my
Perhaps.
friends, maybe.
You're number 14 right now.
14.
So to move up, you need better than, let's say, 38 seconds.
Let's see here. Who has the best? Better not be you, Ian.
It's definitely me.
Oh, God, we're gonna get someone else to play this game. That's not fair at all. How am I ever gonna? What did you do? What did you do for?
Maybe I'm just exceptionally talented.
He does this for a living.
How did that
He's a
never cross your
professional.
mind?
Like God.
He is a professional. Don't compete with him.
All right, I'm not gonna get first place.
Oh, let's look at like someone.
top 10. I think I can do
No.
top 10.
Let's go for Gaboon.
Where's
number
Gaboon?
9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Coming for
Do you pronounce
Gaboon.
it Gaboon?
I do.
I always pronounced it G-boon.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
Have we
Hey,
gotten
Gaboon, if
compliments?
you're watching, please tell us how you say your name.
All right.
But
so,
till then, you're Gaboon to me.
Well, on the forum, there is a hyphen between the G and the boon.
So what's the
there
time we
is.
need for
So-
beating Gaboon?
I think it was 40 something.
All right.
44 point something.
So Ian, top tips for a clean drive.
while I demonstrate Hong Kong driving?
Well, you've got to be driving at
Faster
least
than-
60 kilometers an hour,
Oh, you do?
which
There's
is
a minimum.
there is
Yeah.
a minimum, which is a little bit tricky,
That
seeing there's
actually makes it
a
difficult.
lacking a speedometer. But you want a car that's not too fast, otherwise you just crash into everything.
Okay. Oh,
I
jeez.
actually find that the vans are the perfect vehicle
They
because
are.
at their top speed they're just over 60,
Okay.
and you can just
Takes the control out.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wait, click
you know, I'm gonna find a.
That was 22 seconds.
I'm gonna find a van. Oh, there was. Oh,
Okay,
oh.
so while you do that, I'm going to tell
Fine.
people about one of our
Okay,
changes.
sounds good. I apologize if I make strange noises of concentration in the background.
So,
It's really hard.
in about 5 weeks' time, roughly, we're going to have a new update to the game. Probably makes it an August update. And this update will be the biggest, coolest update we've ever done. There's a whole bunch of changes in it, and I'm going to talk you through them. The focus of it is to make the game awesome. To give you more ways to progress, more ways to do stuff, and to be a bigger, better badass, really. So,
Not like me.
you've got a level in our game. Like right now, Pork Bunman, as played by Pseudo Steve here, is level 8. That's your combat level. Right now it caps out at 30. We're going to make that 50, so you can go up a lot more. But that's not news in itself, because those levels, they're okay, but they're not too cool, really. They give you some points, you spend them on upgrades. We're getting rid of those upgrades. All those upgrades, all those upgrade points, they're all going away. You're going to keep your current level, though, and it's going to translate over to the new system. The new system, every time you level up, you're going to go up in your base stats, which are your hit points, your damage mitigation, which we're calling resilience, and what are you doing?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
She's doing amazing. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
And
I've already beaten
She's
Gaboon, by
she's
the way.
going for the new record.
You're
Decimated.
steering like that.
Decimated Gaboon.
3 stats
Jeez,
make
oh
up your
gosh.
level. Your damage, your resilience, and your hit points.
Oh, I got pretty good though.
Yes, you
57
did.
Seconds, excellent.
Let's see, where am I here?
So, damage, when you hit someone, that's how hard you hit them. Resilience, when they hit you, how much damage you take. Your hit points, how much you can take. Every level you go up, you're going to go up by a lot, such that if you have 3 levels on somebody, you're roughly twice as powerful as them, and we're going to go up to level 50, which means that a level 1 person is way, way, way weaker than a level 10 person or a level 20 person, and so on. So there's this huge power disparity between players. That's what leveling is going to be all about. And then we're going to have things in the game, which we're kind of calling loot, which are upgrades and weapons and stuff, and they're going to be level banded. So in order to use this particular gun or that particular gun, you need to have a certain level. So leveling up is going to become way more important. You're going to be very conscious of your level and everyone else's level. Now, rank, which is your face score, that doesn't go away either. That's still a big part of it, and how matchmaking works and how you compete with other people, and I'll get to what face does in a minute when I talk about upgrades. But main points about level, just to recap, it's going to go up to 50. We're not going to take away your levels now, but the stuff your levels give you now is changing to something different, and I believe a whole lot better. So, matchmaking still happens based on rank, which means that if you're a white paper fan or a red pole, you'll be matched against other white paper fans and red poles, and they might have a different level from you. Some of them might be really hard, some of them might be pretty easy. We're setting up matchmaking such that you're roughly banded within a range of each other.
Wrong side. Oh, jeez, God, I'm so sorry. This car is already super bunk. I'm sorry, dude, I totally interrupted. I was trying to edge my way out of there really politely so it wouldn't really screw the thing, but...
No, it's fine, it's fine. Just drive quietly.
I just want to point out that
Drive Canadian.
Ian's not
Helping.
number 1 on this leaderboard.
It's true.
So I don't even know if I want your advice, Ian.
I'm only 14th on your friend list on this leaderboard, so...
Okay, alright. What, do you have any advice for
I
cars that I
do
should...
have advice. Fast car is the only thing that really matters.
Okay, I don't know...
And you have a sort of fast car.
I was hoping that I would have something a little bit better, but I'm looking for something...
The Wangan is probably a better option, which you do have access to in your garage, I noticed.
Handles well.
It does handle well, and
Did
there's...
I didn't see that. I just went for the black car, because black cars are usually
Could you
faster.
pause for a second, go to the hub?
Sure.
This screen that you're looking at, we call the hub. take a good long look at it because it's going away. We're going to have an all-new screen here. It's our new hub. It's going to have your enforcer in the middle. It's going to have the same functions on it, but it's also going to have new stuff on the right-hand side telling you about what you can do, making goals clearer. And one of those goals is going to be doing exports.
It's also going to be way prettier.
Yeah.
I noticed that during my
This is like a big panel of buttons, and it's going to start looking really cool instead.
my mic.
You're going to see your enforcer, you're going to see your cars, it's going to be 3D. When we have you building up your gang with your friends, you're going to eventually see all your friends in the background. It's got effects. It's really, next stream I'm going to show it to you. You'll see what it looks like. Right now it's a little too rough to show it all, but we'll get it out to you guys soon and you're going to like it. So exports have also changed in a huge way, and so has your rackets. So you may know that if you have, say, a electronics factory racket, right now it requires certain inputs in order to make stuff, like it needs designs in order to produce its output. What we found based on the feedback from players and from looking at the numbers of how players play, like the telemetry behind the game, that it hasn't been very clear, it hasn't worked super well, it's caused more confusion, and more importantly, when you get raided and you lose your stuff, it just kind of sucks too much, because your stuff just grinds to a halt. And so what we're about to do is get rid of the input requirements on rackets, which means that your rackets are just going to make stuff all the time, and they don't have dependencies on each other anymore. So you're going to have your turf, you're going to build your rackets, and they're going to just produce things up until they're full, at which point you need to collect that stuff in order to use it. And if someone comes along and steals it and you don't log in afterward, it'll still keep making stuff in your absence. What that means is that we don't need to have long cooldowns between when people can get raided anymore, because you'll be a better target all the time because you'll always have stuff. And that means that you'll be raiding against AI a lot less and against people a lot more, and playing against people is always better. So, what are you going to do with more stuff? Well, we're changing how exports work as well. We're going to make it so that you can do an export whenever you have a warehouse full of any commodity. So it used to be that you'd have an export pop up and say, hey, you got to go get 53 designs, and then you can export them. And then you level up, and suddenly it's not such an attractive export. It just kind of lingers there on your list, and it wasn't ideal. What we're doing now, you fill your warehouse with any one thing, you can export that immediately, which means you can do 30 exports a day if you want to. You can export everything all the time. It's just a matter of having it, which means you need to go raid people and steal it, which is what the game should be all about. So, what does this mean? Our new hub is going to show you where you are with your current exports, how much you need to go in order to do the next export. You're going to be stealing stuff from people, you're going to be making stuff faster, exporting stuff more. That's going to earn you face, which is going to give you ranks. What do ranks do now? Because if it's all about your combat level and being really strong, what's a rank going to do?
I'm so sorry. Sir.
And I will tell you that in a minute, but let's focus for a moment back on what's going on here.
I think he's okay. He's okay. He's fine. He's fine. Everything's
Maybe you should wait around and see if an ambulance comes.
Sir? Because it will come. If I hope so. You know what, I might just vacate the scene. I might just go.
Okay.
I'm nowhere near the, what is it, 75 that you have? Like, I got to 50.
You're never gonna.
Oh, you're jumping.
I mean, you've already beaten your record, or gotten close to your record.
You need a bigger ramp.
That's the wrong jump. You need a bigger jump. Take a right here.
Where's the...
You're going to show them the best ramp.
I'll show you the best ramp.
Is there one?
I found. I don't know. There's a super secret hidden one that's even better. Take a left down onto the highway.
Oh.
Nope. To your right now.
The best one's in the center.
Oh,
there you go.
When you go off the highway.
Ma'am? Oh,
which no one can get to.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's okay. Everything's fine.
She's fine. She didn't fall over somehow.
So, I wasn't wearing a helmet.
For those of you watching around the world, from America, from England, and so on, what you're seeing is a Canadian play a game like this, where there's a combined impulse to do violence and to apologize.
To the right?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Everyone she hits is server ma'am, and she'll apologize because she's Canadian, but at the same time it's fun to kill people in our game, and she'll do that too.
I've never intentionally killed someone.
It's our way. Never?
So stop there and take a right.
This is like, can you say it maybe in like the...
So you see there's a ramp at the end of that. You probably want to back up that hill so you get a really good run at it, though.
Oh, there's a... you know what? I worked on sleeping dogs for 4 months. And not once did I ever become aware of this. That's pretty funny. See, who says there isn't anything new?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So, Rackets.
Make sure you talk about something really exciting when I do this jump, James. This is going to be amazing. Also, there's an ambush that's happening. Woo!
You should turn the camera and see if the guys behind you.
Oh no, I'm way too concentrating for that. That's not at all.
Because they would have taken the ramp with you, and that would have been awesome.
Just like all of us
I think you
flying
need to take
across.
maybe 2 more jumps and then move on.
Okay.
And accept your place on the leaderboard. What are you right now?
Take a right.
Where am I? I don't know where I'm at right now. Probably nothing right. Oh, jeez. God. Oh.
You do need to defend yourself, you know.
This is... No. It's fine. It's fine.
The jump is defensive.
Oh.
Just right from the stern. Let her go. You're not dead yet.
You're not dead.
So
that was a bike blowing up.
Run away. Oh my God.
Poor Pork Budman.
That's horrible. He's just trying to like have some fun. Oh, I escaped just by running out of that horrible alleyway.
You
You know what?
sort of Austin powered your car in the alleyway there, and they couldn't get past it. It was genius.
Oh, thank you. Totally intentional. Maybe we should try something a little less dangerous.
So, like, longest wheelie on a motorbike? That sounds substantially less
Oh,
dangerous.
yeah. No, this sounds great. I'm gonna go get, because that's my specialty.
Yeah?
Like, absolutely.
Okay, let's see your rank on the leaderboard.
I haven't done it on this account.
I know, but we gotta see where you're starting at, so we can...
Alright.
You got to see where Pork
Right.
Bunman is. It's
and
a
you
group
probably
effort.
don't want to check who's number 1.
Oh, you're the worst, Ian.
Hey,
So,
that'll be me.
while we look this up, let me tell you about the most important thing. Oh, Ian.
Oh.
By what margin is that? That's just
16 kilometers?
How is
Jeez.
that even possible? There's no way.
There's obsessive compulsive disorder at work.
Oh, God. All right, where am I?
You're going to try to beat Gaboon again. He's like 15 or so.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
So, let me talk to you about upgrades.
This is our cue to be silent now?
Well, for a moment.
Okay.
So, the most important thing is this. Each time you go up in rank, you're going to get a new upgrade slot. This is a brand new thing. Upgrades are big abilities. They're things like run 20% faster, or punch way harder, or every time you have a shotgun, do crazy shotgun damage. They're not like the old upgrades where you made these little tiny incremental things in lots of things. Instead, each upgrade is a big thing. When you're at rank 1, you get to have 1 upgrade in your upgrade slot. When you're rank 10, you have 10 upgrade slots. You can have 10 upgrades active. You get upgrades through favors, which you get through raiding and playing the game, and they can come in packs, and they can come from raiding, and I just said that, and operations and other stuff. And there are rare upgrades and ultra rare upgrades and common upgrades, and upgrades are level banded as well by your XP level. So if you are good at combat and you're a high level combat person, you can use better upgrades than someone who isn't. You can get upgrades that you can't use yet, and then when you level up, you can sort of grow into them. You can stack upgrades, which means that everyone's enforcer is going to finally be a bit different. That means that if I make Pork Bunman, I can make a build for him that makes him totally focused on certain weapon types. Or you could make your guy super melee guy, where he's just insanely deadly with melee weapons or hand-to-hand. And someone else could choose to make their enforcer be a different character. It gives people a way to really make their characters much more their own than has been the case before. Because you only have 10 of these upgrades, and they're all huge, and we're going to have lots of them. On day 1 of this, we're maybe going to have 30 or 40 in the game, but I don't know, probably the next release after that we'll have, I don't want to throw out exact numbers, but we're looking at maybe 150 or so, of which you will have at the most 10. So they're big choices that really shape your character. And that is why you want ranks, which is why you want face. And then of course you're going to raid people. Oh hey, I didn't tell you about combat XP either. There's so much to talk
I'm
about.
excited you just got it back.
Well,
You're like, oh my God.
Well, here's the thing.
Something.
Right now,
Yes.
okay, would you mind demonstrating for a sec?
Okay, sure. What am I demonstrating? Oh, there's a bike. Oh,
Kill
it's right
off. Oh, go. Okay, never mind. Get the bike.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Right now, when you go kill an enemy in our game, you get XP. It's a set amount. Every time you kill someone, it's like plus 25. That's all it is. That is also changing. We're going to do the proper thing, which is where you kill someone who's higher level, you're going to get more. When you kill someone lower level, you're going to get less. When you kill an enforcer, he's worth a whole lot more. So, you know, if you want to level up quickly, you want to go after the high level people, but of course they're way harder because anyone who's 3 levels above you is twice as strong as you in terms of base stats. And someone 6 levels above you is, well, what? Double it again, right? So, I mean, it just...
Math.
Oh, math.
No math.
The point is, it ramps up pretty steep, and the rewards are much bigger. So it's risk-reward. You can, you know, farm low-level people, but it takes a lot more work, or you can go after high-level people, and you'll progress much faster, and it's up to you, because you'll be match-made against people within your face bracket and not against their combat. What are you doing?
I'm not very smart. Here's the problem. Because
This
I was
is
like,
amazing.
I'm just going to...
I've been struggling so hard to keep quiet. It's a total comedy of errors.
Because I keep destroying the bikes that I find. And then the first time I actually find a parking, and then I totally make everything explode because I can't resist making things explode. And then, of course, the guy, parking attendant's like, I can't
cowering
service
in the
you right
corner.
now. Like, I'm terrified for my life. I'm covered in burn damage debris, and it's not good. So...
And then she walked into traffic.
And then I walked into
Just so you
traffic.
know.
I apologize. I'm about to get a bike. It's go to ha ha. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Oh, thank you. Thank
Sir.
you,
Sir.
Everything's fine. If you, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's...
Don't even worry.
Okay,
about
here
it.
comes the longest
Here
wheelie.
comes-
5 minutes later.
5
Go
minutes
for it. Oh.
later.
Wheelie. Okay, we should be
Oh,
quiet for the
oh,
wheelie.
ah,
Oh!
No, that was just a victorious front flip.
Fail.
That's how excited I am about
So
this
you
fight.
got 300 meters. It's,
So we're also changing weapons.
I need your sass right now. I need your support.
You've only got 15.7 kilometers more to
If you could
take
support
number
me,
1.
that would be great. But can you butt wiggle?
So, as I was trying to say, we're also going to change all the weapons in the game. Well, right now we have a certain number of guns and melee weapons and stuff. We're about to have hundreds and hundreds of them. I believe we have 620 pistols got checked in, or about to get checked in.
It's a lot of
And there's
pistols.
going to be a whole lot of rifles and a whole lot of submachine guns and a whole lot of cleavers and a whole lot of everything. And the reason there are so many is weapons are going to have stats on them. They're going to be different. They're going to have levels, they're going to have stats, we're going to have weapons with better rate of fire, we're going to have weapons with this and that and so on, and different base models and then changes within those. And collecting loot and getting better things is a big part of the game. So your enforcer will specialize with the abilities you pick, your upgrades, which you unlock the slots for with your rank, and then your combat XP level will allow you to equip higher level weapons. And by killing enforcers and doing well, you'll be able to get the more rare things, and they will do more damage and have cool effects. And then when someone raids you, you know what it ultimately is all about? Right now, when someone raids you, you don't have a lot of options for your defense. You're offline, the state of you is represented, but you don't have all that much sway over the state of you that people face when they attack you. And what we're doing is we're making this game such that who you are in the game is very much an expression of you. You can specialize your guy to a particular thing and give him particular weapons, and your gang, the guys in your... Okay.
What?
I should also mention, your whole gang defending your turf, they also have a level. It's your level. They're always going to follow along with your combat level. So as you go up in combat level, all your minions get stronger too. And when you get weapons, they get those weapons. So if someone goes and raids Ian, and Ian is a maniac who gets number 1 in all the leaderboards and plays obsessively anyway.
If he is.
If he happens to be a person like that, then he'll probably have a whole lot of upgrade slots and a bunch of cool abilities and a bunch of ultra rare weapons. And he will have
sir, please no.
really high level guards. And if
fine.
you go raid him,
Fine.
he will be a total badass and slaughter you. And if you raid someone else, you might have a different experience.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's all right. So,
Ooh, get that bike.
Which
Is
one?
this bike faster?
That's a much faster bike, which
Oh.
makes it ultimately
Hideous
much,
shade of green. This will be good.
That's
much,
a
much
cool
worse
green.
for
That's high
wheeling.
I was gonna say,
contrast.
won't they be much worse?
No.
Yeah, but you could go for the high speed run.
No,
Oh,
just,
yeah.
that's a good wheelie bike. Oh, I like this one.
Oh,
Oh, and
oh my
you're
arms.
dead.
Oh,
Don't do that.
okay, all right. So that maybe the high-speed bike. I'm not quite ready
Perhaps not.
for speeds that high.
So then there's card packs, which are also changing. Every pack of cards we now sell, we're going to get rid of and replace with 3 simple packs. We're going to have a production pack, which will have racket bosses and production favors. We're going to have a combat pack, which will be weapons and combat things, raid things, and loot things. And we're going to have an ultra pack, which will have kind of that at a higher, fancier level, more rares, more money. But we're simplifying the whole thing and trying to clarify what you're getting and why. Because right now we've got too many packs that are kind of too similar, and having a whole bunch of production packs probably just muddies the waters. So, what else?
This is a really subtle and nuanced game, as you can tell. The things that you do. The bench. I've got this bench that I've been. Okay.
I have to say, watching Renee play this game is one of my favorite things of
Yeah.
all time.
I don't know if you can tell which leaderboard I'm trying to get onto right now.
Hit and run?
I assume.
Yeah, it's the
Kill streak?
Kill streak simultaneously.
yeah, it's and
Police
also catch
chase
me if you can.
simultaneously?
Yeah.
I don't know if people can see on the stream, but I'm literally like my eyes are watering. I've been laughing so hard and trying to suppress my laughter. This is just amazing.
We're also adding a screenshot
Jeez,
tool.
I didn't want to hurt that
Because
one
if you
person.
play like Pseudo Steve does, you might just want to take a screenshot and share that.
Yeah.
And we're building that into the game nicely. So it'll let you take screenshots without the UI and without
God.
clutter and distraction. So that's sort of a high level of stuff going on. Now those of you who are really into mechanics and stuff, you're probably going to have a whole lot of questions. And over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be answering them, and Steve, when he's back, will be answering them. And we're going to try to make all the details around the stuff I described clear. But I've dumped a lot of detail at you already, and it's a fair bit to digest. But I'll try to answer some of the quick ones now that are coming up in quick.
Don't ever let Renee drive.
So I saw a comment that's already scrolled off my screen where someone was asking about making Melee more viable, so it's not just a matter of someone running in and headshotting everybody. And that is one of the reasons we're doing all the stuff I just described, because you can now make your place, through your upgrades, you can make your Enforcer and soon after your gang, well, you can specialize them such that they're complete melee badasses, and you can't just run through
Sir,
and
no.
headshot everybody.
No, sir, get out of the vehicle. Sir, no. Ha!
Ah!
See? I tricked them.
They've already shot out both of their tires.
Damn it. Alright.
Also, if there's a level
Way
differential,
faster than-
if Ian were level 10 and I was level 1, I could shoot him in the head and it would take a ton of bullets to take him down. Because he would have much more resilience, which
thick
mitigates
skull.
damage. He'd have much more hit points. My damage number would be lower. It's not as simple as I'm just going to go shoot him once in the head and it's done. So the sort of run through headshotting everyone gameplay is going to go away. If you're fighting someone at your level and you've got good gun skills and they don't have the right upgrades to defend against it, then yes, they're vulnerable to it, but you won't have one tool that works against everybody all the time anymore. And that's because we want to make the gameplay more interesting and varied and not just the same thing repeating all the time. Like high-level goal is to make raiding way more interesting. And we're giving you variety, we're giving you difficulty, we're giving you defense options. That's what we're up to. I should also say, we're really working stupidly hard to get all this done. Right now is sort of this weird break where we're sitting about playing and talking, but our team is working super hard to get this done in time, and it's going to be really tight. And the day it all goes live, I expect we're going to have issues and bugs, and you, our testers, are going to make a huge difference for us.
Man,
because
oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez.
really, we can't do this in a vacuum, and we're going to need feedback and
hate
your
hat.
feelings and your bugs, and
No, jeez.
we're not really presenting a finished product when we launch this thing in a couple weeks. It's going to go in hot, and we're going to keep changing it and tweaking it and fiddling with it. And, well, I'm just trying to say, what am I trying to say? We need you guys too.
Yeah.
We're kind of.
Oh, he's upset. The cell phone.
You knocked his pretty blue hat onto the ground.
The cell phone, you noticed, he didn't care at all about the cell phone.
It was
But
the
the hat, he was like, that's it. And now he's like, oh, he's so upset.
You should lure him into traffic.
So, Lord Kelvin, to answer your question, there are long-term plans to do that, but we're working on this core mechanics stuff right now, and it's taking up pretty much all our focus because it is so big and so ambitious in what we're trying to get done in our current patch cycle that things like dancing in the club just have to happen later. And really, we don't want to spend time on that kind of open world activity stuff until we feel the core game is in a better place. So, I mean, there are threads on our forums where people are saying, yeah, it's too repetitive, I don't like it, it's all mechanics, where's the game? And to an extent, I agree, and that's why we're doing this kind of stuff, because we're working on the main game of it right now still, because we're in closed beta and we're not done yet. And the other sort of ancillary features like world activities, they...
it's a sign, right?
There's a paramedic.
He's trying to show us something. He's like... Go for it.
What's he pointing at, Renee?
I don't. What is he pointing at?
He's just looking at a
My next bike. Oh,
she's frustrated.
She's like, this dead guy.
Dead guy in front of me.
Ruining my whole evening. I was gonna have a night on the town with my
How
nice
did the
best
paramedic
friend.
show up? There's no ambulance anywhere to be seen.
They were just like, he was just walking by. He was on the bus on his way to work. And he was like, oh my god, I'm needed. My city. My city calls for me.
I think the big takeaway message from this update is that it's a really good thing for you guys in the community because it gives you the opportunity to really provide feedback and help us really shape the game to be the game that you want it to be.
Yeah, I mean, people have been posting and saying, you know, we like what you're doing, but where's more game to it? And this update's going to add a lot of meat to the game bones. So, if I can stretch my metaphor a bit. So, having said all that, I'm going to start talking a little bit less and let Renee shine.
I've been shining this entire time. I don't know what
It's
you're. Oh,
true.
jeez! Oh God!
There's
From
been-
nowhere.
Which one are you going for?
No.
For shines.
Are you still working on Wheelie?
I didn't even get a chance. I just Ronda Rousey'd that guy, and he was like,
Ronda Rousey?
yeah,
Is that a thing?
crah.
Is this something that I'm unaware of?
You don't know Ronda Rousey is
probably a Calgary thing.
She's a female UFC fighter,
Oh.
Okay.
and she wins almost exclusively by arm bars, like immediately. It's just like she's like, oh, you're down on the ground, arm bar.
Grab the shotgun.
So, which challenge are you working on now?
What I was working on tackling, and then I don't remember what happened.
She got on the tackle leaderboard, so that in itself
I
was
blacked out.
something. Pork Bummin was
How am I doing
unranked.
on the? I was unranked. That's embarrassing. Let's see. Where was tackle at the top?
Tackle's at the top,
Tackle
yeah.
at the top. 20. Oh, that's it. Come on.
You had two consecutive
Two.
tackles.
I thought I did like at least 17.
Where
You're
am
asking
I?
people
Where am
to
I
tune
on
in
that
to
one?
watch 2 tackles.
No. Okay. No. I'll do better. I'll
So,
do better.
comment, someone
You will be
saying
my
he's
first
worried the
victim.
game is going to get too easy. I can tell you right now, no, if anything, it's the reverse. Well, hopefully it's not the reverse, but no, we're not going to make it too easy. That's like the least of my concerns today, because levels do so much to make people powerful, and upgrades do so much more on
That
top of
counts
that.
for 2, right? That
No,
absolutely
no.
counts for 2. Oh, come on. This guy smoking's bad for you. Ah!
I don't think you're going to find it too easy. The thing is, if you choose to not engage in things that are challenging,
pass
then yes,
at
it can be easy. If you think of like a game like World of Warcraft or Diablo or something, if you want to spend all your time doing unproductive low-level things, then yes, it's too easy. But that would be your choice, and I don't think anyone who actually wants to progress will do that, so you're going to be fine.
You
How did
just
I only get 4?
doubled your tackle streak.
How did,
That's pretty good.
again with the Sassian. It's unbearable. It is absolutely. How did I only get 2 that time?
Because it's a very narrow window. You got to do
Really?
it really rapid
So
fire.
I need to get into like a
big
sorry,
crowded area.
Sorry, sir. Oh no, sir. Oh jeez, run, sir, run.
The night market's a good choice.
I'm a
Maybe that's a
monster.
good place.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. The night market would be. Although
Yeah.
I've got the police on my tail. All right, where am I at? All right, this will be. I'm gonna duck in here. Oh no!
Ian is like your living GPS.
At the next intersection, please turn left.
Left.
Can you do it in that kind of voice, Ian? Is that possible?
Yeah.
I could. Whether I should be demeaning myself for your entertainment, I don't
What
think
is
that's
this
how,
bit? Like,
I don't
this
think
is
that's how
all
our
I'm
dynamic
doing
works.
over
You're
here.
demeaning yourself for my entertainment.
And all of your entertainment as well.
I gotta say,
Oh, this
it's
is good, this is
more
good.
fun watching you play than watching Real Steve play.
Ah! Oh,
amazing.
don't let Real Steve hear you say that.
We had some shout-outs to do.
We do have some shout-outs, actually. Are we talking
Yes.
about the IGN guys?
Well, there's them, which is James and Max.
James and Max.
and
Don't know if you saw, but some guys from IGM were streaming our game yesterday. They struggled a bit, but they had a good time.
They did a great job, and
Yeah.
a lot of us were watching the stream here, and which I don't know, is that vain for us to want to stream about our own game?
We need to see how we're
think so.
received.
It was fun. We enjoy kind of seeing other people who aren't us play the
You
game.
gotta watch other people play, because we just play it how we think it should be played.
Exactly, and then
Like that. That is how Renee thinks this game should be played.
oh, she's dead. She's freaking. Oh, there's a.
You broke her shoulder.
Ah, that's what you get for sneaking up on me. Get out of here. This is fine. No, it's fine. Oh, no, it's fine, sir. Please.
And of course, we're saying hello to young Lucy, baby Lucy.
Hello, Lucy.
Hello, baby Lucy.
Now this is on the internet.
Your
It'll be
father
there
will never
forever.
let you watch these videos because they're
And Steve
entirely
and
too
Sharon.
violent.
And congratulations to you both. But who else did you have? Is
That's,
there someone from the forum?
I don't know. Ian's our forum
Everybody
dude.
from the
Everybody.
forum.
Everyone.
Everybody from
Shout
the
out to
forum.
everyone.
But if you guys haven't seen the video from the IGN guys, I posted a link on Twitter and Facebook. Check it out. It's a pretty entertaining video, in my opinion. It's neat seeing people sort of learning the game.
Yeah.
They played a little bit prior to the stream, but they're still pretty fresh.
So it looks like the key is you gotta link people together.
Yes.
Like a chain.
You have
You're at 8. You're actually now, you're beating your 9.
Good.
You're setting a record.
No,
In fact, you might be going for number 1.
Don't do it, sir. No.
Tackle.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't work.
I think you're
when
number
you
1.
have the pistol out.
Oh,
Put your
sounds
pistol
like
away.
Check your score.
Oh no, I can't.
Oh,
Trying to escape the police.
Apparently,
apparently
police get
someone's got a
called when
problem
you
with the law.
tackle 38 people in a row.
Go on a night market
I think it was
rampage.
9 people
Pretty sure
until you elbowed that woman in the
it
head.
rounds up.
In the
to 8.
numeric sense, it was probably 9, but
but it felt right. Like
Yeah.
it felt like just an
No, that's fair.
unprecedented.
it was a tackliness to it that was probably higher.
Yes. And now this. This is still my favorite thing to do.
Sovereign, to be clear, this is not Sleeping Dogs 2. This is a different game that uses the Sleeping Dogs engine in the Sleeping Dog world. Sleeping Dogs 2 is not this.
Oh my god, you were so close to getting away from the police there.
Oh, did I not?
No, you didn't.
Oh, well, I've got a surprise for them.
Will there be more kung
Here
fu
comes the
moves?
first.
I got a question I want to
The shopping
answer.
bag, actually.
Yes, go for
There's
it.
a great question. Someone's asking, will there be new kung fu moves added to the game? Yes.
That
There you
was
go.
the challenging answer.
No, but yes, there will be, because now we have the infrastructure to add them, because they will be delivered to players through upgrades. So you can get an upgrade slotted into your abilities
Sneak attack!
and have a special move that no one else has or that very few other people have, and customize your enforcer in that way and get really good with that move, and then when they raid you, you can pull that move out on them, and that's all sort of part of what this new upgrade system lets us do. And that means we'll be adding new moves, and they're going to be awesome, and the animation work is beginning quite soon. So yeah, there's new moves coming. They're going to be great, and I'm very happy to be able to tell you that. So,
Are there any compliments for my mad gaming skills yet?
will there be
Are-
monks in the game?
Oh,
Not
that'd
really.
be awesome.
Well, I mean, there's the temple area that has monks, but
You can
they don't
dress
do
up like a
much.
monk.
You can dress up like a monk. There will be a day in the future, midterm future, not way long-term future, where you can set what your gang dresses up like, their wardrobe, and conceivably you could make your whole gang be monks.
Oh my god, you can make them all monks.
Yeah, so someone raiding you could raid a player who's got all monks, and then you specialize everybody totally into melee combat and make them fight everybody unarmed and just like Zen punch you in the forehead and everyone drops dead or whatever.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Not that that's a move, but like we're going that way. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh, he shot him. Oh, God.
Booyah, Kung Fu
Kong's
monk.
merciless.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Dark place.
So you might notice that the time between our updates is a little bit longer, and that's just because we're getting so much in this one.
What is
Roadblock.
happening? That is the craziest roadblock I've ever seen.
Well, it's a crazy city we built.
Like, quickly, Bob. Back up onto my hood. That'll stop on
While I had bed my tires into the road.
Yeah.
They'll never move me that way.
Oh, okay. This is not at all working out. In my
Yeah,
favor. I
being
might just have to die, guys.
So I can't read his name. Night Track says he's tired of half-naked dudes in his crib. I am too.
Wait, what?
Right, well, in your turf, your gang guarding it. Right now, there's sort of a generic gang guarding it. It's not actually your gang. And what we need to do is actually show you your gang in their wardrobe with their skills and their levels. And that's not in 5 weeks. That's probably one more release out, but that's on the way. And I can't wait for that too, because it's so long overdue. I mean, it just has to be. Another level of police heat, like the army and stuff. No, but the police are going to use the combat level system as well, which means that instead of being some generic level cop, they're actually going to scale up. And so the higher levels of police chase are going to be a lot harder, because they will be a lot tougher.
Am I on a leaderboard for Catch Me?
Will there be new rackets?
No.
There are new rackets. There's a whole family of rackets that we have that we've not put in the game yet, related to auto theft, where you're repossessing cars and chopping them up in a chop shop and rebuilding them and stuff. And they're going to come in a little later, but right now, basically we don't have a reason to stick them in right now because we've just simplified how rackets work, and we got all these other things that we're doing. So it's not an immediate thing, but the plan is always going to have more rackets and more choices. But we're not throwing those new ones in now because we got so much other stuff that we're changing up. We don't want to. There's always a danger when you make too many changes at the same time if you can't tell the effect of any one change. And we're way on that road already. So, that would have, if you could have made that shot, it would have been awesome.
I tried really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Can I borrow this? Can I borrow? Oh, wait, no. You have to get out first.
They're not very friendly.
No. It's fine. They love me. See, look. He's coming to say hi. No.
Just
No,
apologize.
this is fine. No. I'm sorry. No.
Please make way, sir. I need your car.
I just, for a second.
It's
Just for a quick
already
second.
smoking.
Really quick second. Oh. I'm actually a little relieved.
Is a Sleeping Dogs 2 coming? Not something I can talk about. I'm not making one.
Are you, Ian? You make it one?
I only in my dreams.
Are you going to open the karaoke?
That'd be pretty awesome, actually.
I expect there'll be a day will come when we will, but that day won't be soon because we've got so many core game systems to build up first.
Do
Honestly.
you like karaoke in your personal life? And can you sing us a song right now?
We had a team event where we took the whole team to sing karaoke before you were a part of our group.
The photos are horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific
And
good or
there was a lot of
bad?
alcohol
Horrific.
and a lot of fun.
Horrifying,
And
horrific.
Can we post those on our Twitter stream?
no.
God, no.
No. What happens at karaoke
I
stays
tried,
at
guys.
karaoke.
I tried. I know you wanted to see them. I wanted to see them. Everybody wanted to see them, so I tried.
They're awesome. They're good to see, but
Yeah.
you don't know those people personally.
Which stat are we going for now?
I don't know. I was gonna do you want to pick one out for me? Let's see. I've done longest wheelie. I tried high speed run, but that's not. Personality wise, I'm not a good fit for that
I
one.
think you need to try
Full
high
streak?
speed run on the highway.
Okay. What should I drive?
You need a bike to do high speed run.
Okay, this one.
Has to be a bike.
This one. Let's do this one. So are you using this? No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
It was parked.
That makes it viable, right?
That's what you get
All
for
right.
parking in the street.
Where the heck am I?
Highway.
Right next to.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go all the way up here.
And have a nice long run.
Have a nice long.
Oh.
Where are we going? Off-road. Off-road.
Someone earlier was asking about the racket changes, perhaps making the money-producing rackets less viable. And the answer is yes, they are inherently less useful. You still need money in order to upgrade stuff. The need of money hasn't gone away, but you can get money through exporting as well. We're probably going to reduce the money income slightly from exports because their main importance is face, as it's going to be the best way to build up your face. But Ideally, I'd imagine most players will want most of their rackets to be producing goods so they can export more stuff. But of course, you can always get stuff faster by stealing it from other people, so maybe making your own money is a good thing. Basically, there's going to be a balance for you to figure out what works best for you. But it is going to shift certainly from where it is now. A Tri-Wars UFG t-shirt at the top, Tri-Wars at the bottom, Porcupine in the middle.
What is this?
There's a shirt request.
Good idea.
Oh, hey, we're always open to things like that.
Yeah. So there's a question about customizing the Enforcer. The sort of customization visually that we have now is as far as it's going in the near term. We want to have female Enforcers eventually, but it's not happening soon. We're constrained by our skeleton and animation stuff in our character moveset. It doesn't translate directly, or we would have already done it, because we'd like to do it. But anyway, that's that answer, I guess. Atreus body type.
Jeez,
We're gonna.
Sorry, this guy's being really reckless.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
You haven't started.
There's
getting
more
the,
variation coming, but
Really?
it's,
I think the bike's just too slow.
I'm comfortable on this bike, though. I feel like my life is constantly in peril on this bike.
what kind of bike is it?
It's just going from open world to maybe
1100.
I'm looking for another one to steal, but
if you just go to one of the parking garages, the bike that you have on your account.
But she's on the highway now. Let her
I
die
know.
here first.
I'll never get back onto it.
Her to die.
Yeah.
And then she can go to the garage.
How dare you? How dare all of you? Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay, I was in the wrong. I admit it. I totally admit it. That was my fault. I'll take that.
I love the Saints Row one for driving in oncoming traffic.
Oh,
Actually
jeez.
did that.
Oh, God. Okay, I need to look at a map.
You were on. Were
I'm
you-
looking for a parking garage.
Okay. Okay.
I just because I'm looking for directions doesn't mean I'm not a total badass. Okay. Crazy enforcers with many people working under him, and who rates other people.
Jam Cloud, the answer is probably yes, because we realize we've got female players now playing male characters because they have no choice, and we wouldn't want to force you to restart playing just to change a character to what you wanted in the first place. But that's such a ways off that I would hate to make any kind of definitive statement. But I'm sure we'd try to do that because we want to do it right.
See, I showed restraint there.
There are more things I should talk about, actually.
No,
So,
Put your gun away.
sorry. No, sorry. Everything's fine. See, it's fine.
some of you might be wondering, okay, so if you change over to all these new guns that have levels and all the stuff I described, what happens to all my current guns? And that's a real good question. I think what we're going to have to do is convert current guns into level 1 guns and give you some gold or something else by way of compensation. So you still have the model and the look of it, but statistically we can't just bump it up into a mid-range thing because they're spread all over everybody at different levels. And so essentially we'll like shower you with gold so we don't annoy people too much. Sort of internally, as we've been thinking about this, we want to err on the side of being generous and nice and keep people happy, because it's not so much right now about us trying to make giant sums of money out of our testers. You're testing our game for us, you're doing us a favor, you're giving us feedback, and that's valuable to us. And so we just want to be generous and nice and keep people happy. So that's sort of our rough plan, but it's a few weeks away before we do it. But that's our thinking.
So just to reiterate, everybody who has purchased weapons, purchased favor packs with weapons, is going to be taken care of. We're going to make sure that they're
Yeah, we're going to do good.
happy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's, we're not going to get anywhere squeezing our testers.
Yes, just
Why do that?
we value you guys way too much.
Yeah. The delivery guy, the car valet. Yeah, I wish we were the car valet. Okay, 41 seconds. You're just getting in your groove now?
Oh yeah, no, this is good. Although I think I'm running out of highway really
45.
soon, so
You just got to do a
You
really
should have
fast
taken that off
U-turn.
ramp. You can't do a really fast U-turn. You're going.
I think I can for
Oh.
myself though.
So what's your rank now?
Let's see.
We should have a deaths per hour one.
Leaderboard. I would be the leader, 100%. Not
Number
bad.
6.
Not bad,
That's
right?
not bad at all.
I beat the Lord Kelvin.
He's
who's
in chat.
Who's
super.
in
Is he
first?
really?
Yeah, he's there. Hey, Lord Kelvin, Renee
that,
just
Lord
beat
Kelvin.
you. Pseudo Steve just beat you.
Pseudo Steve.
Yeah,
I should make my own account and call myself
Pseudo Steve.
No, that's good.
And wear plaid every day.
Wear plaid every day.
Oh, Ian!
Oh, Ian, what's
Oh.
that?
Did that just happen now?
23.
That's tragic.
Did that just
That's
happen
too
now?
bad.
I don't think it just happened now.
Oh.
But
Yeah, that is
I'm
unfortunate.
gunning for you, Death Dealer 87.
This is like we're taking the revenge thing a little too seriously.
Okay, is there another Lord Kelvin score we can beat? Wow, we'd like to do
That's a
one
very
more.
good idea.
a great
Let's
idea.
just bully this
Well,
one
I think it's
person.
nice that we focus on the people who tune in, right?
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
It's something I can actually do. Something.
have we done Kill Streak? Or a good hit and run?
We did a little bit of Kill Streak.
I like hit and run a lot.
It was an incidental kill streak.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't say I was really.
You're doing it on purpose. So you got, what, 47?
What about Most Wanted? That's something potentially, although I'm sure Lord Kelvin has killed many a cop.
No?
No, it looks like I've already beaten Lord
There's
Kelvin.
Gaboon.
This one.
Oh, nice.
Incendiary sent
Run.
us. We got a limit of 50 friends right now, and our list is filled with people, although we should probably clear out some of the people who haven't played in a while
Yeah.
and get our current people in there.
We should have an unlimited friends list. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but then Barry's head would explode.
Poor Barry.
Okay.
More bad news for Barry.
All right.
Barry is our super smart server tech guy who makes all the stuff under the hood happen. Oh,
Was this person's
and
fault?
so brings you
This
moments.
person. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. This person is just sitting here. Get out of the
randomly
vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle.
Not even saying please anymore.
How dare you? How dare you?
He's angry.
I was doing a great job, and then you came along and ruined it. God. Taking your car, too.
Drive over his corpse.
God.
Take the time to.
Get the,
Oh well.
going this way.
So
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
in
everyone,
the
I'm sorry.
game
It's
where
just-
I am running the highway from the cops. Yellow band line, other parts of the open up soon. To answer your question, Jan Cloud, what did
What is the question?
Justin already jumps in with soon, but not eventually.
Yeah.
So we got these great big yellow walls on the world that block you on the highways and you can't get to the rest of the city. What's the deal with that? Basically, we've got our game all clustered into North Point right now. And when we have all the core game stuff in a really good, happy place, which means the stuff we're putting in with the next update and the one that follows, and we tune and iterate and make things good and fun, and the game is working well, and we invite the world into the game, then we'll be ready to start expanding our world and scaling it out over all of Hong Kong. But until all that sort of preconditions are met, we're not going to spend our time building more of the same until that same is, we think, really good. So for that reason, we got these walls keeping out of the rest of the city because there ain't nothing to do there. Though arguably we could maybe just like put a door and let people explore. But you wouldn't have much to do and that might be boring. So, more questions? How are you working on making multiplayer a little less repetitive? So, Ricky London 22. The quick answer is please watch the YouTube video of this stream and see the beginning half where we talk all about it. I'll recap it though. We probably have more people now than we did when we start. We're making huge changes in our next update. We're going to bump the combat level up to 50. Everyone's going to keep their current level. Your level is going to do a lot more than it used to do. What it used to do is give you a bunch of upgrade points to spend on our upgrade screen. That screen and all those points are going away. Instead, each time you gain a level, it's going to bump up your base stats of hit points, resilience, and damage, which is how hard you can hit people, how many hits you can take, and how much of it you can sort of shrug off by being a tough guy. So someone 3 levels higher than you is going to be twice as hard as you. Every 3 levels it doubles. So levels are going to make a huge difference.
No,
You're twitching!
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. My life just flashed before my eyes. How dare you? How dare you?
Your rank is going to unlock upgrade slots that allow you to socket these special abilities into your character. I should also mention that if you don't like the ability you have, you can just unsocket it and keep it and use it again later. It's sort of like when you have a gun, it's just always there, except all these are going to have level requirements, and there'll be higher level versions and rare versions and ultra rare versions of them, and you're going to want to collect the really best ones for your level and make yourself super strong and customize your build. And as a dragon head, you can have 10 of these abilities, and as a newbie thug, you get 1. And so each of them is going to be hugely impactful and really shape how your character is, which is going to shape how it is when people raid you. So all the opponents in the world, they're going to be at different levels. You can go after the ones that have higher level. They're going to be a lot harder, but they're going to be worth a lot more XP, and you're going to want that XP to increase your level and unlock stuff to then socket better things on your character. And that, as a whole, is going to make the experience of raiding a whole lot better.
Pay attention to me.
Because raids are going to be very different based on all the people you're raiding, and you're going to be raiding way more people and way less AI, because we're going to let our matchmaking throw people together much more frequently, because we're making the pain of getting raided much less onerous by making production tick along all the time. That's the short version.
Oh my God, this is
I need a glass of water. I hope I answered your question, though. Are you thinking of adding gang members that could be a rat? No.
Oh, as in like
It's a neat idea.
They work for someone else.
they're like a
No,
mole?
it's a neat idea. But, you know, we talked about it like a year ago. We talked about it on Sleeping Dogs as well as a story thing. But that's... If you want to post your idea about what that would be and how it would work on the forums as like a full-fleshed idea, we'll certainly listen to it. Because maybe there is something there. But right now we're not working on it, not yet, because you just suggested it. But what we are thinking is that your friends who play the game...
Give me your money. Give me your... Don't mind me. Don't worry about
Why are you
it.
trying to
So-
get into the vehicle?
Yeah, what we're thinking in the
We're
more
still
short
pitching.
term for your gang is that your friends are going to become part of your gang. So if I am friends in game with Ian, I can essentially invite Ian to be a part of my gang and me to be part of his. And then when you raid me, Ian will be guarding one of my rackets. And if you happen to raid that racket, you don't just fight my enforcer at the end, but you fight Ian along the way. And if he defeats you, then he gets a bunch of face, and I get face for him doing it for me. And if you defeat him, well, you've done real well. But
But I don't lose friends.
that's sort of further in the future, and I don't want to talk about that yet because that's more of, well, that's further in the future than where we are
Can we
now.
just talk about a hypothetical? If I was a racket boss in one of the rackets in our game, which racket would I be defending?
Would
in
you
your
be the
turf?
size of a tiny horse?
Would I be the size of a tiny horse, or would
I
there...
thought you were going to that horse duck thing we were talking about earlier.
Okay,
Sorry.
would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Ians
Yeah.
or one Ian-sized duck?
One Ian-sized duck.
100% the 100 small Ians.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
An
you'd
Ian-sized
crush
duck
them?
would just like...
Well, because ducks are horrible. Like, they are... Like, you could make... Because the original question is, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? And the correct answer, is always 100 duck-sized horses. Because horses, like, they're just hanging out. And, like, they're also flight animals. So you could just be like, blah, and they'd all scatter, and they would not actually fight you. But
Have you ever been
ducks...
kicked or bitten by a horse?
I have been, actually, but they don't mean it. They don't really
They don't
mean
mean it,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like, oh, I'm so
No.
sorry. Oh, geez, I weigh like 2,000 pounds, and you're very tiny and
So
very full of jelly. But
we're a little off topic, but
sorry.
no, I was actually going to comment about cows. You know, cows kick to the side and not to the back, and that makes
didn't
them
know
really
that.
dangerous because people expect things to kick back.
I come from the land of cows too.
Yeah.
I should know that.
Okay, back to topics.
That concludes our livestock portion of the.
Never.
Street races, his current garage, well, get better cars. Update tested with Windows 10. Hey, has Dwayne been working with Windows 10?
We just recently got a tower with Windows 10 preview installed on it, so we haven't really started yet.
Are we gonna before we ship it out to the world?
Absolutely.
Good. We have a small army of QA. I wish we had as many developers as QA because we have QA into cities and they're on top of things. They're writing bugs on swans are jerks. What?
Swans are jerks.
They really are.
They are
This
an
goes back
angry
to the
bird,
duck thing
yeah.
that we were talking about before. If it
They
has
look
a bill,
serene. They
it
look
wants
nice,
your blood.
but yeah, no, swans are.
Pretty sure
bad.
that's like an old wives' tale. Like if it
Food
has a
stations,
bill.
both lines, ammo
wants your soul.
stations.
Fair enough.
and it'll.
I've heard that
I made it on
swans are capable of breaking a human arm with their wing flap.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
With their wing flap.
Yeah.
I
I have no idea how true this is, but
I know that
the
they
internet
hiss.
told me.
They
so.
hiss like
So,
snakes.
to answer the question on Twitch,
Sorry. Oh,
we're
About
not
swans?
planning on adding ammo stations around the city, but you're about to get more ammo options through upgrades. How about that?
oh, 300 more meters to deliver. This is. Oh, I never would have stolen it if I thought it was going to be like a whole ordeal.
Swan broke
Oh
a
my
kid's
gosh.
arm? Holy swan.
Swan thug life.
Swan.
Justin just said that in his hometown, a swan broke a child's arm.
Oh my gosh. See, they're monsters.
Swans
they're
are badass.
bloodthirsty monsters.
If you had a swan with a crow's brain, it would be like a killing machine.
Oh my god, it would.
What are you doing to...
No,
Oh.
Look, I did a thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Look at this.
Well, I thought these nice guys are just standing there and you're going to slowly roll them over them to death or something. Like,
I'm just like, they're like, I don't know about this guy as I'm like slowly rolling in. Like, this looks kind of shifty.
like if you approach them slow enough, they might not dodge, and then you can crush them.
They look like the trusting sort,
Yeah.
especially this one.
Well, they're receiving stolen goods, so you know they're trouble.
What happened? Can I just pop
They're
one of them
villains.
right in the mouth? Can I just pop?
Someone's asking about online play and playing versus other players instead of the computer. And the answer there is we have co-op kind of half built right now, and we want to finish it soon. And it will mean that you and a friend can go raid somebody. But of course, before that makes any sense in our game, we need to have challenge in our game such that you need more than just one person. And for that, we're kind of adding levels, you know? So you might have thought, hey, what happens if I log in the game and I got 6 people on my map and I can play 2 of them and everybody else is really hard? The answer is you're going to want to play co-op and raid someone really tough together because it's going to pay out a lot more and it's content for 2 people to do. But before building everything to let 2 people play at the same time, we really need to have stuff for 2 people. Like, basically it's a chicken and egg thing, and we've gone with our egg, or chicken, depending on how you want to call the metaphor. But basically the first half is coming now, and the second half will follow. So,
What just happened?
yeah.
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh,
I'm
I'm actually going for clean drive, believe it or not.
Oh dear. Why don't you go kill that
Oh, it's
rival
the guy with the hat.
contact that's right near you?
The hat! God, I hate your hat.
You know, I've never noticed that guy with the blue hat in the game before, like ever, and now he's
Everywhere?
Everywhere. I know.
I
It's
just
'cause
saw
you
another
noticed
one
it.
that we passed.
I'm
That
relentless.
blue hat is popular.
Very
I'm-
popular. It's all the rage right now.
Oh,
There we
go.
go. That would have been embarrassing. But luckily, I love how like
Flying
little
debris.
bits of debris can come down like ages after the fact.
I do like those fires. They look good.
They're very good.
The whole explosion looks awesome in my opinion. I played this game for months compulsively as a job, and I only just
It's not quite compulsive, then, is it?
well,
I worked
enough.
obsessively at my job playing. Go on.
yes. The explosion has a shockwave associated with it.
I saw that.
I saw that for the first time 2
looks
days ago.
it looks amazing.
Looks amazing, and I'd never noticed it before.
All right. I just wanted to come back and just say hi to everyone and just be like,
You could collect your favor.
well, I want to be a good boss. Like I want to
Okay.
be like, you're doing
A role
great,
model to your minions.
You're doing a great job, everyone. Like good, whatever. Well, not you guys.
You know what
guys
you
need
want
to
to
get back
do
to work.
is you want to
'cause
call
this
them all
is-
together for a whiteboard meeting.
I want to call them together, and I mean, they all look kind of lazy right
Yeah.
now, but that's fine. Don't worry. We get the goods. We get it all done. I
So-
trust in these people.
I guess we're wrapping up.
Yeah, we
Are you?
absolutely could.
Well-
this like I've brought it home. I've gone out
You've come full circle.
after several days. I've died multiple times.
I've said a whole lot about new feature stuff today.
Yes.
I am posting on the forums periodically. I used to kind of regularly, then I didn't for a while. I was actually away. My wife had surgery. Now I'm back. I've been posting again. I imagine some of you at least will probably want to talk about some of the stuff I talked about today. Both Ian and I will be on the forums and we'll respond to you and we'll talk about it. A lot of what I've described to you today is stuff we're in the process of doing right now. It's not set in stone. And if you've got good ideas or critiques or comments or suggestions, do make them. I'll read them We'll think about them. We'll act on some of them. We'll not act on some of them. I'll probably tell you why or why not. I hope. Basically, I described to you what we're doing right now that's coming in a couple weeks, but there's still room to make changes, and we've had, the 20-odd people here who thinking about it for quite a while, but now hopefully we've got a few hundred more brains on the job, and I think collectively we'll come up with something better. So, do post, do comment.
And I just wanted to show my progress. So at the end of the day,
number 5 in clean drive.
That's my best thing, and I knew it was going to be my best.
What was your tackle score?
My tackle score, well, I think I'm 7th.
Oh, I thought you had
on
like
tackles.
number 1.
I am, yeah.
Oh.
I thought you were just showing that you were lording it over the Lord Kelvin.
Well, I mean, also won. That. I mean, clearly that's.
And you beat Gaboon. And
we can end on that, actually. Just
all right. There's the visual for you all. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay, the Lord Kelvin, it's your turn to dance back.
Yeah, exactly. I expect you to have beaten me next time for the next stream. I'm going to check on that. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Bye, everyone.
And we will see you again in the week after next.
Yep.
Bye, guys.